are going to the mat. We're going to start in a butterfly, lying down on our backs. Just make yourself comfortable here. Think of connecting the soles of your feet together, relaxing the shoulders, the elbows as well. You can have your palms on your thighs, on your hip bones, on your belly, one on the heart, one on the belly. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable, make sure your neck is relaxed as well. And I would encourage you to close your eyes and start breathing here, in and out through the nose. Just think of regulating your breath. And I'll put a track on for you. We're going to stay here for a while, for 2 minutes actually. I hope you'll be able to hear it well. This is your... all right. So while you're breathing here into your butterfly, think of letting go of all the tension, of all the negative emotions. So today we're targeting the root and the sacral chakras. And for you to know, the hip is where we hold most the emotions and the tension, the stress. So we're trying to target here is to loosen up the hip a bit. It has over 20 muscles around it, so it will be more of a dynamic kind of stretch. And it's still a Vinyasa flow, so expect it to be, or expect us to move a little bit as we flow more than lying down all the time. However, it will be gentle. Let's start breathing, and I'll put the track on for you.
This is your simplest, serene state of listening. And this is the state you were born to bring. Take one deep breath. Welcome home. Welcome home to the voice of someone you know you've met. Sense this stillness, plumb the interior depths. This is how you inhabit that place within yourself that is always at rest. And when that knowing slips again into restlessness, doubtfulness, sensations of inner discomfort and unsteadiness, to varying degrees, all of us have felt this. Take one deep breath. The question becomes, how can we swiftly move through those moments of forgetting with real expansiveness? Can we relate to ourselves with more openness, steadiness? We seek an inner conversation that brings a sense of safety, an inner relation that allows for the most vital healing release. Breathe. And with this one deep breath, you are safe. You are listening, you are seen, you are home. There is no shame, and you were never alone.
And very gently from here, if you have your eyes closed, start opening your eyes, bringing the knees together. Take it slowly. And Hug the right knee in, extending the left down. Stretch here. Keep on regulating your breath. Feel that you're inhaling and exhaling through your hip. And gently from here, we're going to start opening the hip by bringing the right knee towards the right armpit. So we don't want to drop it completely down. We want to keep it close to the shoulder as much as you can. Keeping the hip stability, pushing the left hip bone down with the left palm. Feel that you're giving yourself more space here. And gently bringing the knee back to the center. Hold it with the left. And drop your knee all the way to the left side to twist. Keeping the right shoulder down on the mat. Extend your arm to the side. Again, make sure you're feeling comfortable here. And gently bring your knee back to the center. Holding both knees in. Extend the right down. Keep pushing the right hip bone down. Bringing the left knee close to the chest as much as you can. Inhale, open up your hip, knee towards the shoulder, keeping the right hip bone down, neck is relaxed. Feel that you're moving within your own space, trying to do it with grace, more than adding any tension, especially with the breath. Gently, we're going to bring the knee back to the center, hold it with the right hand, drop the knee all the way to the right, extend your left arm to the side. All the way back to the center, hug your knees to your chest. Keeping the lower back down on the mat. Start rocking from side to side. Feel that you're giving your lower back a nice massage here. And we're going to drop the feet down to the mat, keeping the knees bent. So make sure your heels are close, or you can touch them at least with the fingertips. However, if this is too much for your knees, take a step forward. That's completely fine. Have a deep breath in here and exhale to tuck your tailbone in. Start pushing the lower back down to the mat. And inhale, lift your hip up, coming to our bridge. Go as high as you can and take it slowly. Engage your glutes, have a breath here, and then gently exhale to go down bit by bit. All the way down on the mat. We have 2 more here. Take it with your own pace. We exhale to tuck the tailbone in, engage the glutes, and inhale, lift the hip up. Go as high as you can. Hold it for a breath. And exhale to come all the way back down. Last round here. Tuck the tailbone in, engage the glutes, lifting the hip high. Feel that you're opening your chest. And gently coming all the way back. Bringing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex your foot, open your hips, sending the right knee towards the side. From here, reach out to the back of your left thigh and bring your legs close to your chest. We have different variations here, so pick your own. As we are, or maybe holding the leg from the shin. Just make sure that your shoulders are relaxed down, no tension in the neck. And gently release the pose down, keeping the right leg where it is. We want to fully cross the legs. Have a deep breath in here. And exhale to drop both knees to the left side to twist. We're going to take it deeper this time. Keep sending the right shoulder down. Maybe bring your left palm on top of your legs to help you go deeper with your twist. Extending the right arm, or maybe cactus your arm. Both feet are down on the mat. And gently from here, we're going to bring the legs back to the center. Release the pose. Hug both knees in. Hold your legs from the knees, and we're going to start making circles. Trying to go through all the points in the lower back, in the tailbone. One more circle here. And then we're changing direction. Take it as slow as you need. One last. And drop your feet down. We're going for the opposite side, bringing the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Open your hips, send your knee to the side and flex. Always make sure you're flexing to protect your knee. Reach out to the right leg from wherever it's convenient to you. And start bringing your legs close to your chest. Just take it easy on yourself. We're just warming up. Pick your own variation. And gently release the right foot down to the mat. Cross your legs fully. Have a deep breath in. And then exhale, drop your knees to the right. Help your legs with the right palm, keeping the left shoulder down on the mat. Extend your arm or cactus your arm. Maybe look at your left side. Add a little bit to the stretch here and the twist. And then gently bringing the legs back to the center, release the pose. Hug your knees in. Gently rock from side to side, keeping the lower back down on the mat. And from here, rock yourself back and forth, coming forward. Alright, and from here, we're gonna keep the knees bent. Flex your toes, pointing the toes up to the ceiling. Hold the back of your feet. So you want the wrist to be by the tips of your toes, extending the arms here. And let me take a step backwards. And from here, start extending your legs bit by bit until you reach your limit. So you can be here or you can go all the way, as long as the arms are extended and you're holding the bottom of your feet. Reach your limit and inhale to lengthen the spine, look forward. Start engaging your leg muscles if you have your legs straight. Have a deep breath in and exhale to round your spine and fold. Even if you have your knees bent, round your spine and fold on your legs. Give yourself some time here. Roll yourself all the way back. Alright, and from here, you want to widen the legs. So go as wide as you can, as long as you can maintain a straight back. Alright, let me move a little bit to the side. And from here, sitting tall, we're going to inhale the arms up, lengthen your spine. And exhale to go to the right leg, bringing the right arm in front of the leg. So multiple options here. You can stay here, or you can actually have your forearm and elbow on your leg as long as you feel a stretch. Or you can take it all the way deep, sliding, holding your toes. As long as you have an open chest, maybe look up. Take your time here. One last upgrade if you wish. Start bending the left knee and maybe holding your left ankle, keeping the chest open. Again, move within your own space without any pressure or any tension. And inhale your arms all the way back up and exhale to switch sides. Again, we have different options. Arm on thigh, arm or elbow and forearm in front of the left leg. Maybe holding the toes and maybe bending the right knee, holding the right hand. Again, think of an open chest. You want the shoulders to be on the same line as much as you can. Neck is relaxed wherever you choose to gaze. And gently inhale your arms all the way back up to the center. And exhale to start folding forward. Think of tilting your hip. We're not folding from the spine. We want to maintain a straight back. Reach as far as you can and relax here. Flex your feet if it's too much for your hamstrings and the back of your knees. It's okay to point or to slightly point. And every time you exhale, send your chest down as much as you can. And it's completely fine to stay on your forearms. And gently from here, inhale, walk yourself all the way back up. We're going to cross the legs, flip them, come forward, all the way to table pose. From here, having the hands on their shoulders, knees hip width, feet are relaxed. We're moving to 5 rounds of cat-cow breathing. Please be very mindful here. Feel it in your spine. Inhale, look up. tailbone up, drop your belly, and exhale to round, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your pelvis. And 4 more, carry on following your own pace here. Feel it in your spine and let your breath guide you. We have 2 more. And once you're done, we're going to meet in flat back. Inhale, right arm forward. Think of reaching forward as much as you can. And then start opening your chest, bringing the arm above the head. Go all the way towards the back. And then close to come back forward. So we have 4 more circles. Think of a big range of motion. We inhale to open. And then we exhale to close, going back to neutral. We have 3 more. Let your eye line follow your fingertips. Last one here. Coming back forward, inhale the arm up. Leave it here, keep pointing the fingertips up to the ceiling. Think of opening the chest, twisting the spine. Have a deep breath in and exhale to thread the needle, dropping the right shoulder and the right cheek down to the mat. And from here, you can extend the left arm forward if you want. You can bring your left arm all the way behind you, reaching the right thigh. If you decided to do this extra twist, think of sending the left shoulder up as if you want to bring it above the right shoulder. And maybe reach out to the inner side of your right thigh. No tension in the neck here, please. And gently coming all the way back to the center, we're going to inhale, right arm up, counter your twist. And exhale to drop back down to table pose. And from here, we're going to send the knees to the edges of the mat, connecting the big toes together, sitting in a wide child pose. Extend your arms forward, sending the chest down. Keep regulating your breath here, in and out through the nose. Think of sending the chest down every time you exhale. Then from here, inhale, lift yourself back up into table pose, lifting the hip, bringing the knees hip width. Alright, and from here we're going for the other side. We're going to bring the left arm forward, start doing your circles, shoulder rotation. And 4 more. Inhale to open, exhale to close and come back forward. We have 2 more. Follow your fingertips with your eyes. I think we still have 1 more. Alright, and from here, inhale, left arm up. Fingertips pointing up to the ceiling. Twist your spine, have a deep breath in. And exhale, thread the needle, drop your shoulder and your cheek down to the mat. Again, take it as deep as you need here. Maybe extending the right arm forward, or maybe bring it all the way behind you. Try to find your left thigh opening up, going to a deeper twist. Bringing the right shoulder towards the back. And maybe reaching the inner side of the left thigh. And gently coming all the way back to the center. Counter your twist. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale to drop your palm down. Alright, and from here, again, fix your alignment, making sure that the hands are under shoulders, knees are hip width. We're gonna start doing some leg circles. So inhale, right knee up to the side, send it back, and then come back forward. We have 4 more. Think of a big range of motion as much as you can. Last one. And extend your leg to the side, keeping the foot down on the mat. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale to thread the needle, dropping the shoulder and the cheek down on the mat. Think of keeping the right foot down on the mat fully, pressing the outer side of the foot down to the mat. Alright, inhale, right arm all the way back up. And exhale to drop the right palm down. And from here, we're going to go for our half frog. Keeping the left leg where it is. We want to start sliding the right as far as you can. Dropping the inner side of the left foot down on the mat, pointing the toes to the side. Make sure that the ankle is aligned with the knee and start going as deep as you can. Stretching here, you can stay on your palms, you can take it deeper to your forearms, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Flex your foot, protect your knee. And very gently lift yourself all the way back to neutral, coming to table pose. And 3 rounds of cat-cow breathing here. Inhale, look up. Tailbone up, drop the belly. And exhale to round. You have 2 more here. Take your time. Again, let your breath guide you. And meeting back in flat back, we're going to start making circles with the left leg. Inhale, left knee up to the side, send it back. And 2. A big range of motion as much as you can. 4. And 5. Extending the leg to the side. Drop your foot. Press the outer side of the foot down on the mat. Inhale, left arm up, open your chest. And exhale, thread the needle, dropping the shoulder and the ear down to the mat. Make it active as much as you can, pressing the outer side of the foot down. And inhale, left arm up, counter your twist, and exhale to drop the left palm down. Again, start sliding your left leg as far as you can. Make sure that, let me take it this way, make sure that the inner side of your right foot is down on the mat, you're flexing. Heel and knee aligned with each other and go as deep as you can into half frog. Again, you can stay here, or you can go to your forearms. Again, just make sure you feel good here. When you're not overloading your muscles, you're not overloading yourself. And very gently start lifting yourself back up, coming to the center into table pose. And from here, knees are hip width, tuck your toes and press to our first downward dog. Feel free to start paddling your legs, bending one knee at a time. Move your hip from side to side, your neck as well. And very gently from here, we're going to inhale to walk the feet forward, coming to the top of our mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale your arms all the way back up. Take your time. And exhale to bring your palms together to heart center. Alright. Connecting the big toes. Leaving the heels slightly apart. Roll the shoulders to open your chest, lengthen your spine, and inhale, arms up. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale into halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, step your legs back to plank. We're going to drop the knees. Start bending the elbows, drop the chest and the chin down, leaving the hip off the mat. And think from here of tucking the tailbone in, sliding forward, inhale into cobra. You can go to baby cobra. Lower all the way down, tucking the toes, pushing to downward dog. 5 long deep breaths here. Think of starting to push the heels down to the mat, activating the thigh muscles, maintaining a flat back. And inhale to walk your feet forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. Try to go as deep as you can here. Micro bend your knees. If you have any tension in your lower back, just make sure your neck is relaxed. And inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale, palms together to heart center. And let's flow. I think we warmed up. So inhale, arms up. Then exhale to fold forward. Inhale into flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, step your legs back to plank. Drop the knees, chest and chin down, and stay here. Regulate your breath, keeping the elbows off the mat. Tuck your tailbone in, slide forward, inhale cobra. And exhale all the way to downward dog. 3 breaths here. And we're going to inhale the right leg up. Start opening your hips, sending the leg as high as you can, and bend your knee into scorpion tail. Think of twisting the spine, sending the chest towards the right side. Have a deep breath in here, and exhale to bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, leg back up. Open your hip, bend your knee into scorpion tail. Have a deep breath in, and exhale, bring the right knee towards the left elbow. And again, inhale, leg back up, open your hip, bend your knee. Have a deep breath in here. And exhale, bring your foot forward between your palms. And whenever you're ready, inhale, arms up, coming to high lunge. Let's try to go as deep as we can here, keeping the front thigh parallel to the mat. And we're going to start doing some pulses up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the pulses, push it to the maximum you can here, and as you exhale, drop your palms down, keeping the left close to the foot. Inhale, right arm up and twist. Think of opening the chest, twisting the spine, and we're still engaging the back leg muscles here. Have a deep breath in, and exhale, drop the right palm down, pushing the right leg all the way back into three-legged dog. Again, we're going to open the hip and bend the knee. And this time we're going to start making some circles here. So bring the knee close to the other leg and then open your hip as much as you can. Just be careful here with your movement. We have one more. And switching direction. Sending it back to the side and down. We have 2 more. Take your time. And hold it here. Have a deep breath in. And exhale to bring your knee between your palms, coming into pigeon. Alright, so in pigeon here, we want to close the hip, sending the left hip bone down to the mat as much as you can. Untuck the back toes. We have multiple options and variations here, so it's a matter of how you feel. You can stay here. If your hip is too high, bring a block or a cushion and sit on it to be able to find some balance and stability. Or you can walk your arms forward, dropping the forearms down, or maybe relaxing all the way down. Pick one of the two. As long as you feel a nice stretch, especially in the right leg on the outer side. Alright, if you went down, let's come back up on the palms. You have the option of staying here, enjoying the pigeon, or maybe start engaging the back leg without holding it yet. We want to do it actively, bending the knee. And from here, if you can balance, start reaching to the foot with the right hand, opening the chest. If this is not reachable, feel free to reach out to your strap. You can just put it around your foot and bring it in, opening the chest to the side, opening the shoulders. If you're holding your foot here and you're feeling good, see if you can take it deeper, dropping the left forearm down and maybe all the way down. Give yourself some time here, and again, don't push yourself too much. And gently, if you have the back leg with you, drop it. And let's all meet up in neutral pigeon here. We're gonna tuck the back toes, pressing all the way to downward dog. Take it slowly. And inhale to walk your feet forward, coming to the top of the mat into our flat back. And exhale to fold. And inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale to bring your palms together to heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale into halfway lift, flat back. And exhale to step your legs back into plank. Drop your knees, bend your elbows, drop the chest and the chin down, keeping the hip off the mat. Slide forward, inhale cobra, and exhale to downward dog and breathe. 5 long deep breaths here. Think of regulating your breath in and out through the nose. Relaxing the neck, preparing for the other leg. And again from here, inhale, left leg up. Open your hip, send it as high as you can, and then bend your knee into scorpion tail. Again, think of sending the chest towards the left, aiming high with the knee. Have a deep breath in here, and exhale to bring the left knee towards the left elbow. Shift your weight forward, inhale, leg back up, open your hip, bend your knee. Have a deep breath in, exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, send it back up. Open your hip, bend your knee into scorpion tail. Have a deep breath in here, and exhale to bring your foot forward between your palms, and inhale, arms up, coming to our high lunge. Again, try to take it as deep as you can here. We're gonna start pulsing up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your pulse. Push it to the maximum, put your effort here, and as you exhale, drop your palms down, keeping the right palm close to the foot. Inhale, left arm up and twist. Keep engaging the back leg muscles here, and take the twist as deep as you can and as deep as you need. And again, have a deep breath in. And exhale, drop your palm back down, pushing the leg to 3-legged dog. Open your hip and bend your knee, and let's go for our circles here. Dropping the knee forward, closing the hip, open to the side. And 2. And 3, switching direction, up to the side. And 2. And lift your leg as high as you can. Scorpion tail. Have a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your knee between your palms, all the way down on the mat, coming to our pigeon. And again, fix your hip, use your props, relax the back toes, and pick your own variation. We can stay here with the palms down, or we can move forward to fold. Pick one of those two before we start engaging the back leg. Take your time here. If you're all the way down, lift yourself back up on your palms. If you want, start engaging the back leg, bending the knee. And maybe reach out your foot with the left hand, bringing the heel close to the butt as much as you can. Feel free to use your strap. And maybe if you want to take it deeper, dropping the forearm and the elbow down, or all the way down. As long as you feel a nice stretch here in both legs, we're good. start releasing the back leg. If you got it engaged, lifting back to neutral position here. Tuck the back toes, lift the back leg, pressing to downward dog. Have a breath here. And inhale, walk your feet forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale to bring your palms together to heart center. Alright. And again from here. Horseback good. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to fold. Go as deep as you can. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step back to plank. You can drop your knees, or you can stay in your plank. Have a deep breath in. Shift your weight forward as you exhale. Go to your chaturanga and inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. And from here we're going to inhale, right leg up. This time keeping the hips squared. Pushing the left heel down to the mat. Have a deep breath in. And exhale, bring your foot forward between your palms, dropping the back knee, untuck the back toes. Alright, so make sure that the right knee is not crossing the right toes here, or take a step forward with your foot. And gently lift yourself up, keeping the arms down, fingers pointing down. Pushing the hip forward, stretching the back quads. And let's roll the shoulders up, back and down. You can stay here, or you can add a back bend. First hold your blocks and take a step back and see how you feel here. If you're fine and if you think you can take it deeper, lower your blocks. Or maybe go all the way to touch your mat with your fingertips. Looking up, chest up. And gently walk yourself back forward, leaving the back knee and the front heel where they are. Shift your weight back to half split. Right toes pointing up to the ceiling, hip above the left knee. And again, see if you need to use your blocks. We want to maintain a straight back. Sending the chest forward. Feel the stretch here. And inhale, shift your weight forward, coming to low lunge again. And this time, we're going to keep the left palm close to the foot. Inhale, right arm up. Keep pushing your hip forward and down as much as you can. If you want to take it deeper, you can start pushing the right knee out using the right palm. Maybe turning the foot completely. So we're on the outer side of the right foot, pushing down. And gently coming back to the center, shifting the weight back to half split. Maintaining a flat back. Try to add a challenge here, maybe reach forward. Keep lengthening the spine, looking forward. Alright, and from here, inhale, shift your weight forward to low lunge. And then bring the right arm in, coming into our lizard. So we have different variations here. You can stay on your palms with the knee down. You can tuck the back toes, lifting the back leg up to add more stretch. With or without the knee, you can drop down into your forearms. Just pick what feels good for you. let's all have the knee down and we're up on our palms, untucking the back toes. Sending the right arm again to the right side, and for the last time we're going to shift the weight back, coming to our half split. Think of sending the chest forward, going deeper down, lengthening the spine. An option here to go to your full split, so maybe if you want to reach out to your blocks. If your splits are flat down on the mat, again, please take your time doing it slowly. Enjoy every stage. So we're going to slide the front leg forward, trying to make sure that the back is straight. And maybe tuck the back toes, give your leg some space here. And move your blocks or your hands for the shoulders to be above the hip, or maybe if you don't need your blocks. If you're not choosing to go for your split, feel free to stay in your half split, or you can move forward and backwards from low lunge to half split, having 2 breaths in each. And from here, if you want to add some weight to the hip, you can start engaging the arms. If you have the arms up, or even if your arms are down, you can go all the way to fold on your leg. Back up, coming into our half split. And from here, pushing the right leg back, coming to table toes. 3 rounds of cat-cow breathing. Inhale, look up, tailbone up, open your chest. And exhale to round. Look at your toes. And 2 more. Last one. And coming back to flat back, tuck your toes and press to downward dog. 1 breath here. And inhale, walk your feet forward, coming to the top of the mat into flat back. And exhale to fold. And inhale your arms all the way back up. And exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. Alright, I think because we have only like 3 more minutes for the hour to end, so I don't want the live to cut us halfway. I'll end this one now and I'll start another one right away. So I hope you rejoin me.